I seem to have gotten myself into quite the predicament here, but to understand how I actually got here, we need to start at the very beginning. Hello? I didn't mean the beginning of my hardcore world, I meant the beginning of this episode. But first, I have a question for you. How many beacons are too many beacons? Is 1 too many? Is 10 too many? Is stacks too many? How many have you created in your hardcore world or any survival map that you've ever played on? I think my most was 15. So now you're probably asking yourself, why did I make myself over 1,000 beacons? Well, you're gonna have to continue watching to find that out. I started by upgrading my gold farm, as I was gonna need a ton of gold for all of the golden apples that I was going to need to make for my recently created villager trading hall so that I could zombify them and get major discounts. Now, after a little bit of AFKing at the gold farm, this is exactly what we are able to go ahead and obtain. I think this is going to be plenty for the golden apples we will need to convert our villagers. I think I may have made too many golden apples. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, I got back to baby making time. I needed to fill up my massive trading hall that we built in the last episode. Check that out if you haven't already. But anyway, these villagers kept getting really mad at me and I have no idea why. The only thing I could actually think of is giving them enough space. Hey, who doesn't like a big bedroom, if you know what I mean? But eventually I did get a baby villager, so all things are good. After getting enough villagers, I ran back and forth filling up this trading hall, and it took an extremely long time. More time than I care to admit, but let me just tell you that it literally took hours to complete this. Don't mind me. I'm just gathering copper while I wait for my crops down there to grow. But this is only like the 3rd time that I've done this. Patiently waiting. Not so much. And I don't know about you guys, but I think my donkeys are trying to dance or maybe break dance of some kind, but they've been kind of twitching for a while. So I have to be honest with you guys about something right now. I am a little bit upset. No, not with you guys, but with the recording that I was working on. You see, I take little tidbits of stuff from things that I'm currently working on, including putting all of these guys into place, which has taken a considerable amount of time. I finished that recording and it wouldn't actually stop recording. So I had to quit out of the program and it lost everything. So upset. So I have to admit, I got really impatient waiting for my crops to grow. So I decided to build this neat little contraption behind me so that we can actually just have everything done for us. I have finally finished my entire trading hall. I have every possible trade that I could possibly want in a hardcore world. There's only one villager that I'm missing, and ultimately it's because I think I'll never use them, and that is the armorer. I left them out because there's only 2 trades that I feel are relevant to a hardcore world at this point in the game. Yes, I'm only less than 500 days into my hardcore world, but the only 2 that I think I would ever use are the iron, which I can actually use other villagers for, and then maybe a shield, but I can craft my own shield. Those are really the only 2 that the armor can give to me that I would actually have any use for. I have 42 librarians, which is an insane amount of librarians. I have every possible trade that a librarian offers as well, as far as the books go. I have 12 farmers, 9 shepherds, 21 clerics, 27 masons, 6 cartographers, a few like fishermen because I have a guardian farm, and then I basically have like 1 of the other ones. Well, guys, we got visited by the 4 horsemen. Hey, don't shoot my llamas! I came out here for just to kind of check everything out, what was going on. Because there was a thunderstorm, right? And yeah, there we go. Because I want to keep at least one of these horses. I think a couple of them went into the pit though. Because okay, so yeah, it was lightning out, and I was like, okay, I can sleep through the thunderstorm. And then I got the advancement, right? I got Surge Protector, which I don't even remember setting up a lightning rod anywhere around here. So must have just struck close enough to the villagers that are just under here. What I would like to do now is head off to a mangrove swamp. I haven't found one yet in this hardcore world, and I'm gonna have to go out pretty far because I think I've traveled between 3,000 to 5,000 blocks from my starting location, but I haven't gone in all directions. So I'm hoping that I can find one with relative ease. I guess we'll find out. I found a swamp, but is this going to be just a swamp, or is there going to be mangrove swamp attached to it? That is the real question. Actually, you know what? This might be one of the swamps that I came to at the very beginning of my world. Look for slime. Let's see, what is over here? Anything useful in here? No, not in that one. Okay, obviously I've never discovered this village because... Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have any cactus, but I'll take the emeralds. Actually, I'll take the wheat too, because I can trade that now at my villager trading farm for just a couple emeralds. And I guess I'll take this. Uh-oh. The pterodactyls of death. How does this work? Does anybody have an idea? There is no way that that village I just found was right next to his mangrove swamp. What are the chances of that? Oh, and a temple. All right, these things are always very interesting to go into. I don't think I have any torches on me, so I don't know if I want to necessarily go in here right now. Yeah, this is not lit up at all, so I'm not going to take that chance right now. So let's go ahead and destroy at least a portion of this mangrove swamp. And since we have some torches, we can go ahead and put some in here, and we can spawn-proof this so that we can actually go down here and check out what's down here. I think this is the first one that I have found this season. Let's see, what do we got? Anything worthwhile? Don't really want the horse armor. I mean, I don't really need the bones either. Oh, you know what? I'll take the diamond horse armor. Why not? Got a golden apple. Not enchanted, but that's fine. Got a silk touch book, and that is really about it. I guess what I'm going to do is get rid of this, just in case a creeper decides to fall down here right now. And there we go. Not too much exciting stuff from our first temple. On my way back to my base, I found a snowy area with a few different goats in the area. So I figured that with 1.19, I would try to at least get my first horn, but trying to get this goat's attention was kind of a pain in the butt. So I decided to tell it a few jokes. It didn't like that very much, and finally it decided to ram me, and I obtained my first goat horn. However, it was just a stupid, normal one that you hear with pillagers all the time. I have gathered up a few supplies, and we can take a look at them. And today we are going to be building Eon Exo4's Wither Skeleton Farm. Now, you're probably wondering why I want to build the skeleton farm, and honestly, to unlimited beacons, because I have a lot of iron right now, so I might as well go ahead and use it. With some of the building that I plan on doing later, there's going to be massive builds, and I'm going to need a lot of beacons. And right now, I only have one. So I figured this is a good farm to go ahead and start with. And believe it or not, I have never, ever built a Wither skeleton farm ever in Minecraft. But let's go ahead and find the perfect place to go ahead and build this. After a bit of searching, I think we found what we are looking for. We're in a Soul Sand Valley, And I know that there is the nether waste behind it, but I might be able to build it more over on this side and away from the nether waste. But yeah, according to his video, a Soul Sand Valley is like the perfect place to be because not very many things spawn here, which means that we don't have to spawn proof as much. Nice. And now hopefully that we've built up the farm and we know that a wither skeleton spawned there, because when I was digging out the rest of the roof, there was a couple that spawned. So now we just have to wait a couple of minutes before this wither skeletons start coming through. It'll probably take about 2 to 5 minutes or so. So let's find out. I decided to pop down here with my camera account, with my free cam, and wow, yeah, it's producing a lot of wither skeletons very, very quickly. Now, I actually wish that a few of these blazes would go through. I am always in need of blaze rods. So if I can get a couple to go through, like that one that just popped through there, and then they'll come over and I can get a few stacks of blaze rods just from doing this, that would be absolutely amazing. But I know that ultimately I'll have to build myself a blaze farm. Wow, and I just came back out of my cam account and I already have a whole bunch here. Now let's see, do I get any heads? So it's been only 15 minutes that I've gone AFK, and you guys, look at this. I've got 34 wither skeleton skulls, and this looks like that's all the coal and bones I have. Oh, no, not at all. There's some of the bones, there's some coal in the corner there, and there's all of this. In 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to make a huge storage system for all of this, because this is absolutely crazy. If you guys are gonna ever build a single player world with the skeleton farm, you need to build this. This was super easy. It didn't take very long. And you're getting a ton of good stuff very quickly. Oh, I love this thing. I mean, you guys can see that this is already kind of backing up. So I might actually have to build one storage system on this side and then another storage system on this side and have them split. But I'm going to do that at a later time. So after a little bit of time, and I'm talking a very short amount of time, probably only about an hour later, look at this. We've got over 3 stacks of skulls. That is absolutely ridiculous. I still gotta get lava for that. Look at that, we got almost 2 double chests full of coal, and we've got almost 2.5 double chests full of bones, and I got a little bit extra stuff on me as well. But that is absolutely insane, you guys. Now, off camera, I did set up this tiny little contraption for my chicken farm. I did start with only like 3 chicken in here, and I think when I left there was like 10. And I went and ate, and I came back, and this is how many chickens are in the pen. And all of my villagers, for whatever reason, decided that we're wandering around this area, decided to end up over here. And Yeah, it's kind of interesting. But anyway, what I really wanted was a whole bunch of eggs, and we're gonna go hatch a whole bunch of chickens when we fight the Wither, because I have a whole bunch of Wither skeleton skulls that I need to use, and I want a lot of beacons. So this is a great way to go ahead and get some Wither roses without building an entire farm right off the bat. Hey Harry, my man, you need to get off of Sally in the corner. You're invading her privacy. All of the eggs have been hatched, and they are about to get the boom that they have never experienced before in their life. All right, well, I hope that I've set up the Wither skeleton or the Wither thing in the right spot. If not, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Let's just see what happens. Oh gosh, please stay under there. Please be in the right spot. Please be in the right spot. Well, unfortunately, the Wither was in the right spot, but the chickens did not turn to Wither roses. Disappointing. Let's go ahead and get into the final time lapse of gathering resources and killing the Wither 1,000 times. After many long, grueling hours of watching the computer and gathering resources, we have finally achieved over 1,000 nether stars. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of work. I can't even tell you how many hours this was, but this is well over 1,000. My goal was only 1,000. We have 2 beacons in the world presently. I think that's all I've got. I might have more somewhere else, but I can't remember where they're at. But this is 1,323 nether stars right here. I'm able to make some more withers if I would like, because there are more skulls up in the dispensers, but I ran out of soul sand, so I can't even make one more wither, even if I tried right at this present time. Let's go ahead and craft up some beacons. Oh my gosh, this is way more than I've ever made, ever. In any world whatsoever. Oh, I'm gonna need way more glass. Well, there's over a stack of beacons. And let's grab some more glass. Let's grab some more obsidian. And let's do that again. Put those in there. Oh, we are doing this. I'm gonna need way more glass. I miscalculated with how much glass I was actually going to need for this project. Where's my glass? There it is. Put that down right there. Give me the glass. I need it. That's right, my friends. We have done it. Look at this. This is 16 stacks of beacons, a little over 1,000 beacons, plus 1 to 5 that I have already throughout the world somewhere else. So we have, was that 1,024 to 30-ish that we've created? That's a lot, and I can easily make a few more if I really wanted to. Not that big of a deal. But now the question to the title: why do I need this many beacons? Well, the answer to that is because I can. Now, I have to admit that this video took an extremely long time to make. Not only did I watch the computer while my character was AFKing, just to make sure that nothing would happen in my hardcore world, which took many hours. But honestly, guys, if you really appreciated and liked this video, then make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Honestly, guys, I want to get this new channel up to a minimum of 1,000 subscribers by the end of September. So you guys need to share these videos with everybody that you know. Everybody that you know that likes hardcore. Share them. Share them now. But I would really appreciate it if you click that subscribe button. It's completely free, helps me out, and it allows me to make more videos just like this one. But honestly, guys, I will see you in the next Minecraft video. Bye-bye!